Hello student, how are you? Hope you are all keeping good. And as usual, we are continuing our revision class, and I hope you are all very attentive to your study to do revise of your chapter that is finished earlier. And now today we will discuss about an important topic of chapter 7 named motivation from the motivation chapter we will discuss about. And what is the topics you already have known by seeing this board. In the board you can see this theory of X and Y of McGregor given theory related with motivation, how the employee will be motivated, the given a theory, and this theory is given by the McGregor, and that is why it is named by McGregor's XY theory. So how the McGregor has decided or has described this two ways. One way is named X behavior, and other ways is the Y behavior. In the X theory, McGregor tried to explain the negative attitudes of the employee, what they are behaving in an institution. And the other side, in the Y in the theory, McGregor has tried to show that the employees who are, they are positive to work, they are eagerly to do job or to work properly in the organization. So that is the two side of employee in the organization. So it is given only by the McGregor because the management or the administration of an institution can take the proper decision which way they will give motivation, negative way or positive way. If they want to give the negative motivation, then they have to think about the X theory, and if they try to give the positive motivation, then they have to think the Y theory. So now let's discuss about the X theory, what is McGregor's imagination about the employee of the organization. So first, if I see it in the first number list, employee does not like work, try to avoid. In the first imagination, the things that employee who have assigned in organization with salary, but when they get a job, when they get appointment, then they first some days they will work, and after that they will don't want to do willingly to do work. So it's the imagination, and it's the theory that is taken by McGregor. McGregor said the employee who are, they don't like work. If you think about, do you like work? Ask yourself, and you will get the question answer. So some of them, but I don't mention that so all of them they are negative, but some of them they are negative and some of them are positive to their work. Okay, so in the theory AX, the McGregor had tried to say that employee don't like work and they try to avoid work. They try to escape from work. Now coming to the number two, they don't want to do work without any punishment. Do you understand? He tried to show that some of the employees who have, they don't work without any punishment or any threat. Okay, so think about it. Some of the workers don't like or don't want to do work without any punishment or without any threat of sacking from this, given termination letter to them. So this is a negative thing. I hope all are not what we are thinking. But McGregor given two sides, positive side and negative side also. So this is on type. And now coming to, they have no ambition. Employees has no ambition. They think that we are working here, we are getting salary in the way our life will be passed, and then what will be happen, God knows. Okay, if this happen, then this type of employee will not be very optimistic, and they will not create any new things of the organization, and they will not take the work as a enjoyable. So that is why they have no ambition. They have no ambition means they have no hope of the work. They have no ambition. They have no inspiration things. But when the worker will think that I have no ambition, I will come here and will do my time pass and then go, I will get salary every month. So this is what, or who are optimistic, who have the ambition, they will come to the organization and they will perfectly performed on their responsibility, and they go to the home. If they don't perfectly do their job in a day, they will give much time, another time to complete their work, and then they return to home. So negative, positive, both type of people, both type of employee exist in our company. Now coming to the resist change. Employee resist change. Resist means prevent change. They don't like to cope up with the change. They always think about what is the previous, that was good, what type of new. No, new is not good. But they want to know new can be more easy to them, but they will not receive it. They think that because their thinking is very ancient. They're thinking that if I go to new thing, then what will be, how to do it. It is a very hesitation to take a new technology, to take a new way of working. So they don't like, they resist to change, any type of change. If the manager want to do, all the worker will give veto. They will think that no, we don't need change. What was before, we will do like that. So this is the habit of the employee. Now come to lazy and dishonest. In the in the X theory, the McGregor think that, and McGregor given the option that generally the worker or employee are lazy and they are dishonest. They are lazy and they are dishonest. Means they want to do some corruption, or want to send false to the worker. They didn't work, but they are saying now, okay, sir, done. But in the time of acting, they said that, sir, it was, I said it wrong. But at the same time, it will be the very big loss for the organization, but they don't care about it. So this is the dishonesty. So in this X theory, all these things here is said just negative aspect of employee. But now coming to the positive aspect of employee, McGregor also thinks that the worker who are, some of the worker who are, they always engaged herself or himself to the work from your own responsibility. They don't need any threat or any punishment. They don't need anyone's instructions or anyone control or anyone supervision. They themselves, they want to do work and they want to devote their self into the work. So now coming to the point number one, they work naturally. They work naturally with a good environment. If I put them good environment, if I put them in a good environment, they will work normally and naturally. They will engage themselves in the work, and they don't need any type of control or any type of supervision. Number two, they don't need control or any, they are self-motivated. In the number two, it was said that some of the employee they don't need any supervision. If you say that, if the manager said that you do the work until it is end, the worker or the employee will do it as the direction. They don't want to give any type of falseness, but they don't want to show any type of false to their boss, because they are honest. In this wise theory, McGraygor tried to show that some of the employee who are, they are very honest, they don't need any type of control, they don't need any type of supervision or threat. Then they like to take responsibility. In the positive way, they like to take responsibility. They eagerly, they self-motivated, they want to take responsibility, and they like to take responsibility. So that is a good point. If someone takes responsibility to do anything, that it will be very easy for a manager to control them. Then coming to they naturally use merit and physical labor to solve companies any situation, to solve companies any problem. Do you know, in an organization who are working there, when the company are facing problem, they give in their 100% to solve. They will be tensed. How can I solve it? How can I solve it? Because they are naturally doing this. So that is the positive thing. If someone is assigned in a post, he or she will try to solve anyhow the problem of the organization. This is the positivity of employee. So positive things in the Y theory and negative aspect in the X theory. So which one you choose? So if you choose only positive thing, then your task will not be done perfectly or in time. Or if you choose fully the X theory, then your company's worker will not continue for a long time. They will leave your company with some pressure, with some strict rule, and that is why what we will have to choose? We have to choose the combination of two, positive things and negative things. It is a good combination, can make institutions, employees good motivation. And this theory is given for the motivation, because you have to think two ways. You have to think some worker or some employee are very positive to their work, and some employee are negative to the work. So when you think that some of the employee are negative, that means you have to use the X theory, and who are some of them they are very positive, you have to use Y theory. So at the last you have to conclude like this: the X theory and Y theory combinations, if a management or any administration use it, then they will be successful to motivate their employees or workers. Thank you very much. Or if you have any asking later, then you can ask during the class time. Thank you.